Hello there, good afternoon, welcome to Football Special. A very happy Easter to you, and we've a real bumper Easter football package for you this afternoon. Two highly significant matches. Our main game from the third division is Barnsley versus Grimsby Town, and from Division 1 we've Manchester United versus Liverpool. Also, of course, the complete Football Special roundup. We open at Oakwell and Barnsley against Grimsby. Grimsby, of course, the third division leaders, 3 points clear at the top before this game, very much the leaders of the pack in what's becoming a desperate battle for promotion. But Barnsley also needing the points to make sure of safety this season. Before this match, they were 5 points clear of the third division's bottom 4. So points, as ever, very important indeed. Commentary, as ever, now from Martin Tyler.
Alan Clark has spent close on £500,000 to strengthen the Barnsley squad this season. Virtually a complete team of new signings, but striker Trevor Aylott is missing today with a knee injured at Blackpool on Good Friday, and Norman Hunter, whose age is against him playing 2 games in 24 hours, drops down to substitute. Only Phil Chambers and Mick McCarthy remain from last year's promotion side, promotion which was clinched when Barnsley beat Grimsby 2-1 here at Oakwell last May. That night, Mike Lester was in the Grimsby side. He scored their goal, in fact, but now he faces his old teammates after his £20,000 transfer to Barnsley back in October. Grimsby report no serious injuries from their Good Friday win over Carlisle, and they're unchanged. Unlike Barnsley, it's very much the core of the side that got out of the 4th division last season, though their continuing progress at the top of the 3rd division table remains remarkable considering the smallness of their squad. Kevin Drinkell's Good Friday goal took his total to 13 for the season, 11 of which had come in 1980, a mark of Drinkell's increasing maturity, which is greatly interesting clubs in higher divisions. Gilbert Napthine from Loughborough, who is a replacement as referee for Bert Newsom, the original choice, who asked not to be in charge of the match because he's related to the Barnsley secretary, Michael Spinks. Nice to see Alan Clark back on the Barnsley bench, no longer a player of course, but he has been suffering over the last couple of weeks with a severe bout of flu. So Grimsby Town kick off in their striped shirts, playing from left to right in front of a big holiday crowd here at Oakwell. The pitch is in good condition, just taking a stud, and remarkable to think that a week ago the match was called off here, Barnsley's home game against Hull, because the pitch was waterlogged. Derek Parker wears number 8 for Barnsley. Grimsby fresh from what George Kerr described as a relaxed win over Carlisle on Good Friday, whereas Barnsley had something of a bruising experience at Blackpool, where they were very fortunate to come away with a point. The back pass from Waters. Joe Waters, the Grimsby skipper, and Nigel Batch in the Grimsby goal. Leicester climbing above Bob Mitchell, and just a little flick up between the two players, the two number 10s in fact, which the referee was quick to spot. Mike Lester, of course, with that natural desire to do well against his former club. Grimsby 9 games unbeaten, and Barnsley with only 1 defeat in their last 9, although there have been 6 draws in that run. Ian Evans trying to get a touch, Drinkell battling on, away from Phil Chambers. Tony Ford, naturally left-sided, but with Grimsby having injuries in their small squad, having to play on the left. Kilmore who took it up, and an infringement off the ball by Mike Brolly. The referee having to just keep a close look in these early minutes. Drinkell showing confidence on the ball. Here's Waters. Grimsby with men to spare on the far side. Although Speedy was in competitively. Here's David Moore. 1:45 Drinkell to chase, and he's got the wrong side of McCarthy. Only Kilmore is in the middle as Drinkell checks for support, and McCarthy sticks to his man. Here's Brolly. Tremendous atmosphere here at Oakwell. Certainly the Barnsley supporters believing that they have a team for the future. Completely revamped side by Alan Clark, who felt that the side that got him promotion last year weren't good enough to sustain the cause in the third division. McCarthy, just one of the two survivors. Waters. Ronnie Glavin, who's pushed forward into an out-and-out attacking role from midfield, with Aylott being out injured. Chambers. Here's Parker, playing from Southend. Waters was just having his ankles tapped by Ian Banks. Wiggington will take the free kick. With Drinkell and Kilmore to aim for. Looks for Drinkell. Solidly beaten by Evans. Such a powerful defender in the air. Now Ford. Beaten by Cooper. Crombie, and the flag stays down. Kevin Kilmore is onside. Looking for support as he tries to cut it back, and it's Chambers who heads it away from right under his own crossbar as Joe Waters went in. Barnsley caught coming out and caught square. Kilmore clearly onside, looking to get round McCarthy. It bobbled over Pearce and Chambers headed it behind. It's the goal scoring aspect of the side that Alan Clark's worked hard on in training. Who is the top scorer. The free kick has been given. Taken for Downs. Here's Glavin. Right on the edge of the area. Downs again. Parker. Evans is on the far post. Coming towards Ian Evans. And Parker was looking to feed off the knockdown. Ian Evans working his way back into league action after that terrible broken leg, which kept him out of the game for more than 2 years at Crystal Palace. And he was up for the free kick initially and got the header there that was nearly decisive for Barnsley. Yellow card coming out for Bob Cumming. The referee perhaps feeling he's got to establish his control on this game. Only 10 minutes gone. Here is Speedy, who certainly wasn't hurt in the incident. Leicester. Getting past Mitchell. Brolly couldn't get there. Waters could. And took all the time he had to get the ball away. Neat work from Bob Mitchell. Here's Ford. Evans is the defender. Bobby Downs back for Barnsley. Right, swinging straight into the tackle from Dave Moore. Kilmore nearly in, the back pass deflecting off Evans, and almost putting Kevin Kilmore in with a straightforward chance. Goes over Crombie. Wiggington tidying it up. Is given the free kick. Phil Chambers, now the Barnsley captain after the retirement of Alan Clark as a player. Born in Barnsley. Quite clearly in the back for Glavin by Crombie, who complained that Glavin was doing the pushing. Glavin, 19 goals this season from midfield. Evans has gone forward to give McCarthy a target. Cumming gets it only as far as Downs. Away from Brolly. Kilmore for Drinkell, who looks to find forward and does well to squeeze the ball through to him. Ends up in a heap. So it seemed to me that the tackle was made clean. He was surrounded by 3 Barnsley players. Maybe it was that influenced the referee's decision to give Grimsby the free kick. And Brolly over the ball. Ford in the background. It's touch for Mike Brolly, who puts it into the back of the net. Well, it was a simple enough free kick and it worked so well for Grimsby Town. Mike Brolly's goal. The wall was deliberately set, but the straightforward tap to one side opened up a gap that Brolly took maximum advantage of. Grimsby go into the lead after 17 minutes. Further applause from the thousands who've made their way over from Grimsby. Cumming. Now Speedy. Barnsley with 2 youngsters in their midfield. Speedy and Ian Banks. Here's Parker. Speedy is outside him. Now Chambers. Downs. Glavin going to the near post. And there's Parker. Well, it was a teasing sort of cross that strikers love beyond the far post, taking out the goalkeeper. Beautifully delivered by Bobby Downs. And Derek Parker, who took his position up well, found it just too high for him to turn back. Drinkell, and he was looking to play it first time, which would have put Kilmore in. Here's Brolly, and now Drinkell, and pushed out for Cooper to complete the clearance. Brolly trying to work her way through, and the ball released for Drinkell to hit with real power, well blocked by Pearce. Kevin to extend this run. He scored in each of the last 3 games. Brolly's corner, and that was Drinkell going in, and here's Wiggington. Well, Grimsby showing the cutting edge in front of goal at the moment. Again, the manoeuvring from the corner. Wiggington hung back, and the volley wasn't too far wide. Good jump by Parker, then by Leicester. And it was fouled as he brought the ball under control. And again, Mr. Napthine quickly on the spot to give the free kick, which always adds pressure for Barnsley, with the height of Evans to use, and McCarthy not played in like that. Drinkell doing a good job just holding the ball up. Amazingly, the throw is given to Grimsby. Barry Murphy, Alan Clark's assistant, furious, and one has sympathy with him because the ball quite clearly went out of Kevin Drinkell. Ball patch belongs to the Grimsby manager George Kerr, who set his side a target of 57 points to go up, and going off down perhaps behind the goal to the left, where there has been a little bit of trouble in the crowd. At the moment there's a little bit of trouble on the field, which involves David Speedy. I think it's Bob Cumming who's down. The yellow card is out for Speedy, and it looks as though George Kerr assuming the role of public relations officer at the moment. There has been a spot of trouble in the crowd in the part of the ground to which he's walking to, and perhaps a soothing word from an official source may help ease the trouble. One can only admire the man for it. Meanwhile, it's Kevin Kilmore, the injured player, who's had to go off. So at the moment, a sad chapter of events on and off the field. Grimsby down to 10 men. Here's Speedy. Leicester trying to make something of it. Downs. 2 to beat for the cross. Now Chambers. Wouldn't reach Banks. It comes down for Leicester. Mike Leicester, who was Barnsley's scorer on Good Friday, but from considerably closer in that effort. McCarthy going in solidly. Forward from Cumming. Drinkell still without the support of Kilmore at the moment. Who really has this art of getting in on the blind side of defenders. He really is a slippery customer for defenders to mark, and he got away again in front of Wiggington, who just stretched and did enough as Cumming came across. It still looks painful for Kevin Kilmore. Again, Evans the master in the air. Dry ground. It's unsettling the players. Away by Evans. Drinkell was running away and found the ball coming towards him and used his strength to good effect. Looking for Ford. And it was Cooper with the crucial interception. Barnsley using the ball quickly to Speedy. Out by Cumming. Evans ahead of Drinkell. That was an awkward challenge. One always fears for Ian Evans as he goes down. Foul from Drinkell that earns him a caution. Evans was certainly taking the ball away from him. Ian Evans had that dreadful broken leg at Crystal Palace. Meanwhile, Kevin Kilmore has come back on again, although he's moving with a great deal of discomfort. Still limping just out of our picture on the right as the throw was taken. Here's Leicester. Downs. Across that Batch has trouble. Watch the sun getting in his eyes as well. I don't think Kevin Kilmore will be able to go on. Grimsby with this small squad just can't afford any more injuries. Phil Crosby is stripped off, ready to come on for Kilmore as Barnsley have the corner, which McCarthy meets again, and again! Well, the first header, all his strength seemed to have gone into the jump, and he couldn't get a great deal of power into it. But the ball came straight back to him after his first effort. It was just blocked away as it seemed to go straight forward to the goalkeeper, and then McCarthy blasted it over the top. So, it's 17-year-old Philip Crosby, still an apprentice, who will come on. Kevin Kilmore already taken his seat on the bench. So this will lead to a certain amount of reshuffling. Crosby, whose natural position is left full back, and Cumming will go into midfield, and it looks as though Ford will push up alongside Drinkell. Here's Brolly. Waters with the throw. Here's Brolly. For more. Waters had stayed on the side. Gets past Downs. And McCarthy meeting the cross. Moore. Well judged by Cooper. And Speedy showing a cool touch in a somewhat heated midfield. So with 2.5 minutes of injury time at the end of this first half, the referee brings it to an end with Mike Brolly's goal in the 17th minute separating the two sides. The end of a first half which has been fiercely contested and at time just a little bit bad-tempered. But at half-time here at Oakwell, it's Barnsley 0, Grimsby Town 1. So Barnsley start this second half, perhaps still disputing the validity of the free kick that led to the game's only goal so far from Mike Brolly. Barnsley have had plenty of the ball in the first 45 minutes and are still suffering for what has been their greatest affliction in recent weeks, an inability to put the ball in the back of the net. George Kerr, of course, a former Barnsley player, as is his assistant David Booth. Banks. Here's Crosby. And it needed a little deflection of Crombie to get back to the goalkeeper. Well won by Evans, whose work in the air has been exemplary again. Glavin. Out by Crombie. Here's Wiggington. Now Parker for Barnsley. Ball Banks. Cooper is square of him. Cumming got there first for Grimsby. Crosby's header. As Parker goes in, David Speedy is left flat out after that collision with Crosby. The referee letting play go on, and here's Bob Mitchell for Grimsby. Crosby, who was unscathed in the challenge. Cumming. Looking for Drinkell, who was without support. Crombie. Brolly taking it away from the challenge of Banks, and Drinkell was offside as the Barnsley back four worked well as a unit. That came off Crombie, stabbed forward by Dave Moore. Ford. Speedy is recovered. Trouble again. David Speedy, who was laid out a moment or two ago, running into the frame of Bob Cumming and getting an uncomfortable ride. Cumming. Here's Speedy. Taken by Leicester. Nice kick by Crombie. Batch furious with Dean Crombie. So nearly letting Mike Leicester in. Leicester took it really positively. And then he thought Crombie was going to make contact. And the Grimsby defender escaped. Grimsby, who won their last away game a week ago, 6-3 at Wimbledon, went to work in this one. McCarthy himself in an awkward situation, unaware of where the ball was dropping really. Waters with the header. One wonders in the second half whether the players will begin to feel the strain of playing 2 games in 2 days. Pace has certainly dropped from that frantic first half an hour or so. Here's Cooper. Looking for Glavin. Finds instead only Dave Moore. McCarthy. Given away by Speedy. For Mitchell. Brolly. Cumming breaking ahead of him. It's fortunate the way the ball got to him. It's produced a corner for Grimsby Town. The Grimsby supporters finding their voice really for the first time in this second period. Brolly's corner. Inevitably it's McCarthy who meets it, but he wasn't pleased with his effort. That went straight back to Brolly, who wins a corner. The ball just nicking off Ian Banks. So Mike Brolly in a position to keep up the pressure. away, and in goes Wiggington. Mitchell knocking it back into the area. Then McCarthy must forward through. Here is Ford. Unenviable hat-trick for Mike Lester, who gets the yellow card for the third successive match. Well, he's been keen to make an impact against the club. They were happy to sell him to Barnsley back in October. But his competitiveness has got him into trouble before in this game, and that was one foul too many. Leicester. Glavin. Here's Speedy. Again, unable to find the cross that he wanted. And it looks as though Barnsley are going to call upon the experience of Norman Hunter. And he's sat down again for the moment. Well won by Evans. Crosby. Now Leicester. Well, he's been conspicuous in the Barnsley performance, not just because of his fair hair. And here's Glavin. Well, that's the best chance they've had. Ronnie Glavin, who has a deadly touch in front of goal normally. Leicester had swept it out to Downs. The low cross was delivered early, which suits the attacker coming in, and Glavin, looking for position, placed it wide. Here's Glavin again. Battling Wiggington's challenge, Leicester. Neat ball for Speedy. Poked away. The referee had spotted an infringement by Glavin. The play goes on, and the free kick will be given now. But it was Leicester who opened the way again, picking out Speedy, and a cross that caused all sorts of problems in the Grimsby defence. So Alan Clark in the coat there, supervising the substitution, which sees Norman Hunter, experience replacing youth. Ian Banks has gone off. Hunter, who's been playing in midfield, and takes up a midfield role. Of course, won a number of his 28 England caps in midfield. Against Cooper. And Neil Cooper, who's looked quality buy for Alan Clark from Aberdeen. Crosby. Important one to win. And Speedy, that's taking it too far. And Batch in trouble, managed to get it out of the penalty area, and his movement to the ball seemed to be impeded by a number of bodies. In the end, it was a really fiercely driven cross from David Speedy, and he seemed to have made life difficult for himself. But the best spell of interpassing that Grimsby had put together in the second half, taking them clear of trouble at the moment, until it breaks down with Waters. Ford. Waters. In goes Drinkell. Away past Cooper and Evans. Cumming. Ford. Just too high for Ford and Mick McCarthy. Wiggington pushing Parker. Kick to Barnsley. Leaving it to Glavin. Downs arriving to help as well. It was just from this sort of area, but Grimsby got their goal. Hunter allowed a rehearsal. Perhaps it'll be all right on the night. Leicester tumbling out of the wall, but there's smiles on the faces. So this time has dropped away from the area and it's being entrusted to Glavin. And the wall holds firm, and the second time, and the third. By which time David Speedy, I think, had got caught offside. Hunter's free kick. McCarthy right in there. Crosby's header, collected though by Glavin for Barnsley. Hunter using the right foot. It's never been the stronger. Just the back of Kevin Kilmore's head there, but news from the dressing room that he has a badly sprained ankle and is certain to miss the Easter Monday game against Hull City at Blundell Park. Glanced down by Chambers. Here's Hunter. Barnsley really looking for a different gear at this moment. Got into overdrive. Ford. Cumming found it an awkward one to collect, and in the end allowed really McCarthy to foul him, as he had to do to get possession, which will use up more time. We're inside the final 5 minutes. Evans really has had little to do in defence in the second half. Leicester. Well, Barnsley's been neat enough in the middle of the field. They want to play it forward. Perhaps now they get a man spur on the far side. Who's Chambers? Glavin going to the near post, and it skirted across in front of Derek Parker, who surely didn't get a clear view of it. Really driven in low, and what a useful ball it was from Phil Chambers. And Parker, in fact, found it ahead of him. Leicester beaten by Drinkell, as everyone but Ford was back to defend for Grimsby. And here is Tony Ford. Losing it to Cooper, we'll be annoyed about that. Speedy, he went down. The referee Barnsley the free kick. Grimsby certainly won't see the funny side of it. But Mr. Napthine was in total disarray for a moment. Recovered his composure quickly. So the wall will have to go back at least twice that distance. Hunter setting himself. Connecting the ploy, working beautifully as Leicester and Glavin peeled away to give the goalkeeper a late view of Hunter's run and drive. Timing it right to the last second. Hunter just a yard or so away and really connecting with the left foot, and it flew over Batch's crossbar. Really remarkable run by Grimsby Town. One defeat in 15 games it will be as soon as the referee blows the final whistle, which he does. 10 games unbeaten. Grimsby do the double over Barnsley to the delight of the supporters who have come over from Grimsby. Mike Brolly's goal in the 17th minute, enough to give them a foothold on the match that they never lost, even though Barnsley had so much more of the ball in the second half. George Kerr has described Grimsby as the best battlers in the division, and we saw why again today as the players go to their supporters to take a bow. And Grimsby now have 55 points, just 2 away from George Kerr's target of 57, which he is sure will get them promotion. Who would bet against them now? They still lead the 3rd division after coming through a tough examination here at Oakwell. Final score, Barnsley 0, Grimsby Town 1.
So 2 more really vital points then for Grimsby Town. They are now in fact 4 points clear at the top of the 3rd division, but they paid a high price for that victory with that injury to Kevin Kilmore, an injury in fact which could keep him out for as long as 2 weeks. Well, after the game I spoke with Mike Brolly, the man who of course scored the only goal of the game for Grimsby, and also to Barnsley's Mike Lester, who of course was transferred from Grimsby to Barnsley last October. Mike Brolly, it was a really enjoyable game of football to watch. Not really a place for the faint-hearted out there this afternoon, but obviously from your point of view a marvellous result, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the result was the main thing for us this afternoon. To get 2 points against Barnsley is a good result.
Yeah.
We didn't play as well as we can do, but we never looked like giving a goal away, so I think once we got one, that was the game finished for me.
Mike Lester, I thought Barnsley played well. You lost, but I thought you played well, and you obviously were very disappointed personally, not to put one over on your old mates.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a hard game because we've had them watched and we know they're a good side. I thought our approach play was quite good up until the box, and then we failed to stick it in where where it matters.
Only one goal, of course, in it. That free kick from you, Mike Brolly. Tremendous free kick. But I wonder if you think perhaps the goalkeeper might have stopped it.
I don't know whether he was onside it or what. I know, I was talking to Harry Wainman before the game, and he said, no, if you get a chance for a shot outside the box, have a go. And when we got the free kick outside the box, like Joe says, do you want to hit the free kick? I says, yeah, go on. When he passed it to the side, it seemed to take ages for me to strike it. But once I struck it, I knew I'd hit it really well. Yeah. And when I looked up, I saw it in the back of the net.
It occurred to us in the commentary box that perhaps Barnsley were a bit unlucky to have the free kick given against them in the first place. I mean, do either of you have any comment to make on that?
It wasn't a foul. No, there was 3 of our players going in for one of theirs, and I think the referee always had it in his mind that it was going to be a free kick. Well, it was just a block tackle, and because there was 3 of our fellas round Tony Ford, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
And he's give it. And Nick fluked one in. I've seen him fluking in before.
That one wasn't a fluke.
No, he hit it really well.
Yeah.
It was a great goal.
Yeah. Grimsby now 5 games left, 3 of them at home, starting with Hull City tomorrow. Can there be any doubt now about promotion?
Well, from my point of view, I think we've got to win all our games. You can't say on the result of this one match that we've got promotion. I think we've just got to keep winning.
And Mike Lester, obviously, Barnsley a team to look at in the future, but do you have any regrets that you're not still with Grimsby and perhaps part of what looks like being a promotion set up again?
No, none at all. I wish them all the best. They'll go up. They're a good side, no doubt about that. But we'll be there next year.
Yeah.
We'll win it next year.
What about this season? I mean, you're still a little bit too close to the danger zone.
Yeah, but we're too good a side to go down. There's no trouble about that. But we're looking for next year now. And we'll be a force next year.
Well, you were both getting stuck in out there on the park, but obviously the best of friends now. It's all over.
Yes.
That's it.
Gentlemen, the most enjoyable game. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very much, Richard. Thank you.
And the crowd, by the way, at Oakwell for that game was just over 16,000. Well, let's wrap up the third division scene for you. Chesterfield had a fine away win at Carlisle 2-0.